you guys ready for Friday Night Improv Ladies Night?
Ooh, happy Friday, my dear friend.
We did it! Let's show. Here we go. Let's do this. Woo! Woo! With the ladies. Woo! Excited to be here.
So happy this is gonna go away. My poor wall, I'm gonna miss it so much.
Good evening. So hope you all are having a wonderful Friday and hope you had an amazing week and you're gonna have an awesome weekend. All right, so welcome everyone. Welcome to everybody checking us out on the YouTubes. Remember to like, share, subscribe, YouTubey things that help YouTubey people. And if you want to like BYOI on Facebook, like and share that too. Woo! All right. So getting into some fun things. So our tickets are pay what you wish. So if you think our tickets are worth $10, that's fine. If you think they're worth $15, that's also fine. If you think it's worth like $50, that's really fine. So we would love it if you could contribute, but if not, that's also fine because we love to make this wonderful improv accessible to all so we can all have an awesome time, even though it is going to be wrapping up and coming to an end for our online shows. Live shows are coming back. Woo! Okay, so the information for that is going to be in the chat. So it's going to be our Venmo and our PayPal, which I don't see in the chat right now, but it's in there. Looks like everybody knows where the chat is, but I will explain anyway. So if you go down below in your Zoom room, there is a little chat icon. The chat will open up on your right. This is my right, but your right. And we'll have some fun in the chat. So just to make sure that we know that the chat is working, what is your absolute favorite thing about summer? Getting a little hotter over here in Maryland. So if you put in the chat what your favorite thing about summer is, and that's cool. Nice. Free time, vacays, the beach. Nice. Awesome. So again, we have walking outside by the lake for sure. So I am your fearless host this evening, Candace. Hello. And we have an amazing cast tonight because we have Audrey.
Message for all the single ladies in the room. Put your hands up.
We have Meredith.
Also a message to all of our non-single ladies. Also put your hands up. Hey, ladies.
Woo! All right, and Amy.
And a message to all the ladies who committed a crime, put your hands up.
Oh, and Chrissy.
Are still up for I don't know what.
Put your hands up. And Mallory.
Put your hands up. No, keep them up. Keep your hands up.
Okay.
Okay, you can put them down now, Candace.
Okay. All right. So, and we also have our featured audience member or our fam. So we need to get Carrie in here. Carrie's coming in. I'm adding her in.
Yay! Yay! I love your hair, Candace. It looks super adorable. Yes. Let's see who our fam is from the kitty cup. It looks like it's Haley.
Haley!
Yay, Haley!
The reason I wore all my cat ears was specifically for Haley. I have 3 pairs on. I'm ready to switch them out. Right, so I have to bring Haley on. Let me find her.
So Haley is unmuted.
Where should go? She's moving too fast. There she is. Hi, all right, I'm gonna leave you in good hands. We're gonna have a lovely interview. I think Audrey and Meredith are gonna be jumping in to give you an interview, but bye.
100% right.
You're eating a popsicle right now?
Grape.
A grape popsicle. Is that your favorite flavor popsicle?
Yeah,
That's a good flavor. I like grape.
it's so
You
good.
are clearly an individual of taste, I see. Speaking of grapes, I like to go picking like apples in the fall and like going to pick blueberries in the summer. What's something that you wish could grow on trees that you would pick?
Watermelon.
Ooh, you're gonna pick a watermelon? Like the biggest one you can find? It's gonna be cute.
Before my popsicle, I had watermelon. So that's the third thing, the first thing I thought of.
That is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all improv is sometimes just thinking of the first thing or saying the first thing that you could think of. That's awesome. So you're already in the improv mode. Great job. So now you're eating things to help cool you down. Watermelon, popsicles, but I want to know, what is an activity that you like to do to help cool yourself down in the summer?
Swim at the beach and set my toys at my house in the basement.
Ooh, because the basement is so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a trampoline,
Ooh.
a purple one, like this grape popsicle.
Party at Haley's later to jump on a trampoline.
Every single sentence you say makes me more jealous. That sounds so fun. All right, so it sounds like you are having a blast with your trampoline and going swimming at the beach. Let's see, what's something that you are going to do when it's winter? Let's talk about winter. What's your favorite activity to do when it's winter?
Sled down the hill and roll down the hill, like it's summer.
That's true. You can do it anytime you want. That hill is there for you no matter what season it is.
Now, rolling down the hills is a lot of fun, and that reminds me of like how a ball would roll down the hill. What is a game that you like to play with a ball?
Catch while kicking it.
Catch while kicking it. Wait, so you kick the ball and then you catch it?
Can you say that again? My
No.
mom's phone.
Oh, no, it's okay. So let me try that again. I'm confused about the game. So you have a ball, you drop it, and then you kick it, and then you catch it again?
Yeah.
Solid choice.
Love it. So can you tell me what are some songs that you like to listen to, or any albums or musical artists that you like?
The most person I like is Alan Walker because there's so many songs that I like. And there's the Fat Rat because it's such a great person who makes it. There's so many songs I like. I mean, I don't even know where to start.
What was the last one before you said "and the rest"? After Alan Walker?
The Fat Rat.
That for us older people?
It's
That?
beats, basically like kind of techno.
Okay, but it's the Fat Rap.
The Fat Rat.
My tongue's purple.
Okay,
Okay.
got it. Thanks.
I bet my tongue's purple right now. Is my
Yeah.
tongue purple?
Yeah.
It is very purple. Would you like if you could have a different color tongue, what color tongue would you like to have?
All the colors of the rainbow.
A rainbow? That'd be really pretty. Then your spit would be rainbow too.
That would be so fun. Already considering the possibilities right now. So, all right, let's see. You see a rainbow in the sky. What is the first thing that you see at the end of that rainbow?
My brother on my toy unicorn.
A toy unicorn? It's not a real unicorn, it's a toy unicorn.
A toy. You're about to see him now.
Go ahead, lift it up, quick.
Whoa! Whoa! You guys have a rainbow at your house already. All right, I guess this is gonna be the last question. Do we have room for one more, Amy? Okay, so last question here. I need to know. Summer vacation is coming up. How many more days of school do you have?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. That's a great answer because we want to be in school all the time.
Oh, that was wonderful. You know, that was a wonderful interview. And I heard some good phrases in there. So we're going to play a game, speaking of phrases, called Catchphrase. So we are going to have Candace, Audrey, and Meredith, and we're going to grab some phrases and do some little scenes where only Candace and Meredith will only be allowed to speak in one question and one statement. So since I have a brain that does not remember anything, what was that last statement that Haley just said?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. There we go. I have no idea. So there we go. So Candace, your statement is going to be, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Yes, Amy, did you grab any other statements or questions that we can utilize in that?
Let's see. We'll make some out. See. So I have a purple tongue.
I have a purple tongue. Excellent. Okay, so let's see. We've got, I have a purple tongue. That will be the statement that Meredith will say. So Meredith's statement, I have a purple tongue. Candace's statement, I have no idea. Let's see. You know, I saw a toy unicorn there. So in the chat, put a question that you'd like to ask a unicorn. What would you ask a unicorn if you saw one walking down the street? Oh, and I see, Karen put a question in the chat. So Candace, your question is going to be, what's the last thing you said?
All right.
And I'll toss in there, how many days are left?
Okay, well, nobody's putting in some questions for unicorns. So Meredith, your question is going to be, how many days are left?
How many days are left?
Okay, excellent. You guys good? You got your statements and questions? Perfect. And you know, we were talking about hills and everything. So Audrey, I'll let you be inspired by the landscape of a hill, wherever that hill seems to take our scene. And let's see what happens.
All right. Welcome everyone to the first day of Watermelon Camp. This is the camp where you will learn how to grill a watermelon, how to saute a watermelon, and how to braise a watermelon.
What was the last thing you said?
How to braise a watermelon. It's a very rare technique. Yes, but I trust you guys can do it. You guys.
I have no idea.
How many days are left?
Oh, this is a 14-day camp, so we do have 13 and a half days left. It's plenty of time to learn everything you need to know. Don't worry.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to do everything that I can to inform you of the ways of the watermelon. All right.
I have a purple tongue.
Oh, yes, that will help because people with purple tongues have very sensitive taste buds. you will be able to tell the difference between a braised watermelon and a roasted watermelon, no problem.
What was the last thing you said?
Oh, the difference between braised and roasted. You will want to write this down. There's a cute difference in the palate of the watermelon. So you
I
do.
have no idea.
Yeah, very few people have an idea of the intricacies of the texture. But you guys have to hold on to your watermelons very securely because they will roll down the hill.
I have a purple tongue.
You know, maybe you can help our other camper here by giving her a grape popsicle so that she can also taste the watermelon more accurately.
I have no idea.
I have a purple tongue.
I know.
I have a purple tongue.
I know that makes you feel special, but I think sometimes we have to share our gifts in order for all of us to feel appreciated.
What was the last thing you just said?
I just think we could all feel appreciated here. I don't think that's too big of a leap, is it?
I am.
How many days are left?
It feels like a lot of days. It feels like a lot of days, camper number 2. It's starting to feel like more and more every day. All right, everybody take your knives. We're gonna chop these up in nice fine slices, extremely thin, like pancakes, all right?
I have a purple tongue. I have a purple tongue.
We get it. This is going to be such a long summer.
How many days are left?
Oh, how many days are left of this summer? Great job, ladies. We saw lots of watermelons and lots of ways to prepare them. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. And I'm going to pass this off to Mallory for our next game.
It's me! We are going to move on to our next game, which is a game called Typewriter. Now, in this game, I'm going to be working with one of you to create a story. Now, we'll take some ideas and we'll put them out into the universe, and the wonderful cast that you see will act out that story and take it wherever they would like to go. So I'm going to grab my typewriter because I actually have one and know what they do. So does anybody want to join me in creating this story? All you have to do is give me suggestions and we'll go from there. Is there anybody? Anybody? All right. Well, I don't seem to have any volunteers, so that's okay. I am an expert writer. I can do this. I've taken like some English classes. I would hope I know how to write. So what I need in the chat now is a title. A title. Whatever little sentence you can think of for a title. It can be for a fantasy. It can be for like the deep leagues under the sea. I know too much information about the deep leagues under the sea. I like walk down the yellow brick road. I know it's teetering on a little bit of copyright, but you know, I like to run that risk. So let me just pop my typewriter here. Now I do need a character name. So it can be, I'm thinking maybe like a young girl and maybe like a cat, maybe like 4 cats. So if we can maybe have like a cat name and then like somebody that might own a cat. All the cats. I see Gertrude and Enigma, and I love those names. So we're gonna start our story with Gertrude and Enigma. And I think Meredith is gonna be our perfect Gertrude, and Candace already has the cat ears. She can be our cat Enigma, and they are going to take a walk down the yellow brick road. So if you two want to join me, I'll start typing this story.
Oh dear Enigma. I'm afraid that maybe I'm colorblind.
You know, this would have gone so much better if you would have brought some kibble.
Oh, Enigma, I know. I was just so excited to go out on this journey. Some woman from a bubble came by and said I need to go on this yellow brick road. and I figured I should have a trusty companion, and
No, I think you're far too trusting of random ladies ascending in bubbles. Like, this happened a couple weeks ago, and that was the worst trip of our lives.
Ooh, I should probably go back and write that chapter. I think the name of that lady that came down in the bubble, she was a crazy lady. Her name was Maddie. So I think maybe Chrissy? You should probably go back and write that chapter.
oh, hello there.
Hello. I
You-
found out to. Oh, go ahead.
You just popped out of thin air.
Well, anyone that trespasses on the yellow brick road gets to be greeted by me.
Trespassing? I thought that sign said, please solicit. Oh.
No, I'm sorry. It actually said, no visitors are welcome here. Please don't solicit.
So along with being colorblind, I happen to be illiterate.
Why,
so
yes.
maybe you can forgive me this one time. I have a cat that I love, and I would hate for my trusty cat to be alone.
It's
Well-
it's fine. It's fine. All I gotta do is I gotta do my yoga. It's good. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You left my little catnip mouse. I'm good. I'm good.
I suppose I can make an exception, but you'll have to help me with something very important.
I love helping. How can I help? Oh,
Well.
Could I please maybe fix the yellow brick road so it's actually yellow?
It actually is yellow. I just think you're colorblind.
That explains a lot. That definitely explains a lot. I don't know what you were thinking with this collar situation with my fur coloring. I was trying to tell you, but you didn't believe me.
All right, so we've got this little chunk, so we'll just put that at the front of the story. So we should really get to those bad guys. Now, I do see we did have Bob the Builder, who was kind of ironic because he was causing a lot of problems on the Yellow Brick Road. Of course, with his dear henchman, Joe Exotic, because we're going back to the Tiger King days. All right, so if Audrey and Avery would like to pop in and we can see where all of this villainy and treachery leads us along the Yellow Brick Road.
I had no idea that the blue brick road would lead to such a time capsule.
Well, listen, boss. I tried to tell them no trespassing, but they didn't listen.
Hey, boss, look who's trespassing over here.
Don't they know that this is our turf? This is our turf. We already got a bunch of cats back here, so we don't need another one.
Our cats are bigger than you.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
That's why they call it Big Cat Rescue.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't want to give you my enigma anyway. We're best friends forever.
We're totally best friends.
yeah,
Oh,
we're
listen,
friendship.
If your relationship is broken, we can fix it. That's what we do.
We're
You're right.
menders. We heal.
I didn't think that our relationship was so broken. Enigma?
Well, I'm a cat, and sometimes you just treat me like I should be a dog. I want to be sleeping. I have to sleep all day. That is like my number one pastime. All I am asking for is a little bit of respect. That's all I need. I want you to pet the belly, but then I also
kitty. Will distract you from your problems. He has a feather on a stick.
Not the feather on the stick. My arch nemesis.
Oh no, Enigma, please, no, don't go over to Joe Exotic. No, then you'll never be my cat again.
And scene. You know what? I'm going to call it there because I think this has the makings of an amazing book trilogy. Once I figure out how to get a better typing system than this typewriter, because I think I missed a word or 20,000. All right. So we are going to move on to our next game, which is hosted by Amy.
Thank you, Mallory. It is time for us to play a game that we call Interrogation Room. Ooh. Now, this is a guessing game. Chrissy here has
Hello.
committed a crime.
Oh no.
Yes. So we are going to banish her to the isolation of our breakout room.
Be right back, everybody.
Chrissy's got a guess from us what crime she committed, where she committed it, and who was her accomplice. Now, from you wonderful people in the audience, we are going to need to get some the things for her to guess. Now, we've got two interrogators here who are going to be getting her to confess each of these items. Now, Mallory is one of them. First of all, we can take a volunteer from the audience if you'd like to volunteer to be one of the clue givers to get her to interrogate her, get her to confess. You want to pop that in the chat if you want to volunteer. If not, okay, we'll go on and get these items that she's guessing. In the meantime, we can have someone from our cast step in if we don't get any volunteers. But now, okay, we've got a guess now. I want a crime that she's committed, but it's not really a crime, not in this part of the world anyway. What is something that just annoys the heck out of you? Put that in the chat. All right, let's see. Bad drivers, loud neighbors. Okay. Well, we've got apartment buzzer in there. I'd say that we'll combine some of this. Ooh, okay. Ringing, you know what? Ringing the buzzer on the subway. Because I see crazy subway riders in there too. So we'll just combine that. The crimes committed, ringing the buzzer on the subway. Where this happened, not somewhere that you'd typically expect it. Oh, actually that kind of gave a location in there. All right. We're gonna turn that around a little bit because we can pluck the location out of there too. The location is the subway. The crime that was committed is ringing the neighbor's buzzer. And now we need an accomplice. I would say let's go for this. What was like a book you liked to read when you were a kid? Like a children's book or sorry. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. We've got Harry. Oh, all right. I like Harold and the Purple Crayon. So let's go with Harold. Of purple crayon fame. So let's just do a quick recap with you guys. What are we getting her to confess to?
She rang the neighbor's buzzer.
Rang the neighbor's buzzer. And where was it?
At Subway or at the Subway?
Yeah, I was thinking the mass transit, but perhaps it is the restaurant. Either you can take it either direction. We just get her to Subway. And then with whom?
Harold. Of the purple crayon.
Of
yes.
the purple crayon.
This is gonna be such an easy confession to get out of her.
I know.
Especially because it's Chrissy.
She'll crack under the pressure.
Hopefully she started getting acquainted with children's literature.
Ideally, yes.
So
Ideally, yes.
all right. Now, those of you watching, you've got a part in this too, because you watch, we've got to give her, let her know when she's getting close on these things. Give her a thumbs up to your camera. And when she actually gets each a part of this, clap, let her know she's got it. It'll make things so much easier for us. So with that said, she's coming back in.
It's gonna be a case closed if no criminal shows up.
I know.
So sorry. I joined and then I just sat in the top looking at all your lovely faces.
Flattery.
All right.
We'll get
Fooling
you
around.
everywhere.
Yes.
Wow.
We know we're
These-
gorgeous, but
These beautiful detectives. Why, I mean, what am I doing here? I mean, I'm just here, just a nice citizen minding my own business.
I don't think so. I think that you're just making up that story to cover up for that crime that you did. And we're
Well,
here to get you
I
to
mean,
confess it.
I was just living my life, living a normal day. And then you guys had to go and say I was committing a crime.
Well, listen, we don't like it when people cause a big stir in our community or a lot of commotion. We don't enjoy that.
And we would have come to you ourselves, but actually it was complaint after complaint from the same couple of people in the surrounding vicinity of your abode.
Well, I like to play my music pretty loud. I like to cook very loudly. I like to host people.
The people who live around you, they love your music. They love it when you sing, but they cannot stand it when they hear that there's this grating noise. Like a bunch of insects.
Maybe
mean,
like a swarm of them.
I like unusual instruments. I like the harmonica. I like the rain stick that makes weird noises. I like triangles. I like many things.
Here's the thing. Those people that you share a wall with, they're not loving the middle school level pranks that you've been pulling. It's pretty basic.
I can't help it if they don't like the recorder.
Well, I don't like the recorder either, but that's not enough to make me call the detectives.
Look, like I said, I like some interesting music. I like to sing. I like to play my music. And if they have a problem with it, they have a problem.
It's not the music they have a problem with. It's that grating, constant sound, that like swarm of insects that just can vibrate the whole house.
Bzz, bzz.
Just between you and me, I don't think that they'd be very mad if you actually entered their home. I think they're just disappointed that you don't come in.
Well, I have this sound like a buzz saw, a buzz.
Oh. That's very violent.
Buzzing. I have a buzzing sound that I like to play very loudly.
Yeah, you know, that's there's one thing, but I think that there's a big misunderstanding because they're taking it as a symbol that you want to interact with them, and it seems like you just don't. You're not interested.
I mean, I like to, you know, buzz their doorbells and say, "Hey, I'm here," but then I run away.
You like to buzz whose doorbells again?
I like to buzz the doorbells of my neighbors.
That's what we thought you'd
Yeah.
say.
We did. And you know, bad enough to do it at home, but you did it here too. Such a public location.
Yeah, we're impressed that you like hot wired the button to be so far away from your neighbor's house while you did this.
Well, you know, I wanted to get out. I wanted to go out in the public and go to the supermarket,
Maybe
go to the store.
tell me this. Did you get your long distance buzzer from an underground market? It's very
yes.
rare technology.
It's from the black market.
All right. Well, I'll write that down too because that's also probably illegal. But
Yeah.
this-
Now, when you specify black market, see, I've had a little bit of like time researching it. Did it come from a green line or an orange line? Might have been the magenta line.
Oh, like you're talking about like those fancy trains.
yes, so we're talking
Yeah,
about
those
trains.
fancy trains.
Don't play dumb with us. You know exactly what we're talking about.
Like the subway trains.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's-
I was on that subway
Yeah.
train, riding that magenta line.
Yeah, but you know, those things alone wouldn't have been enough to convict you, but you know, you had to involve a minor. There was a minor involved. This is what makes it completely unacceptable. But it was like you guys were in a world of your own, you know?
Well, I mean, I got friends. I'm friends with all people of all ages, young, old. So this accomplice just wanted to see a whole new world, like Aladdin's monkey, you know?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, is that you know, it's not enough to just take a subway to somewhere that already exists. You just felt like you had to create your own destiny, create your own world to live in, and that's, you know, you can't just, you know, go off the grid like that.
Yeah, well, you know, fantasy worlds are a good thing in the world, so I like the made up worlds, you know?
Yeah. I think the biggest piece of evidence we have against you is you bought blue pajamas so that you could match. That's very interesting. It was the ones with the feet. It's like a onesie.
Yeah, because I wanted to be blue like my Avatar friends.
I love that movie too, but listen, we can all get home and watch James Cameron's Avatar 2009 when you confess to this one crime, all right?
Well, I mean, I like wearing pajamas. My friends like wearing pajamas. My little friends like Blue the dog from Blue's Clues, like Avatar friends and
So
Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die friends.
I've heard that the company Crayola is also involved in this crime, that you purchased your weapon directly from Crayola. So this is a pretty incontrovertible evidence we have here.
You can tell that it was you by the waxy substance that
No,
was left
I mean,
behind.
I like crayons. I like me a good periwinkle, a good robin's egg blue, a good I love crayons and crayons love me.
You mentioned robin's egg blue. You had another color mixed in with a blue.
Like robin's egg purple? Purple? Like a purple.
Yeah,
There's a purple friend, you know, by Barney, this dinosaur that hangs out.
There was purple waxy residue all over the place where you committed this crime, and it was, you know, just scribbled right on. And we happen to know that your partner is the one who supplied you with these, and you cannot vandalize a subway like this.
So my partner is like a baby that likes to color. So
He
like
sure
like a cartoon baby, or like a real baby? Like a cartoon baby? Oh man, are we talking like a 90s, 80s, 100s, 2010s?
We're talking way back. We're talking way back.
Oh
This-
man, way back. Like
Hey,
like
I'm
my
just gonna
friend.
interrupt you guys a second. I'm sorry for the interruption, but we're turning this into a kind of a long form at the moment.
Right, of
And
course.
Maybe we should back that up a little.
Right. Yes. We don't want this to be any kind of, just, bit. We want this to be a whole production.
So my accomplice is from a long TV show, like a full-blown TV show.
A
No.
little bit older. A little bit further back.
Actually, I heard that they were writing a biography of this child, which is, it's all about his exploits. It was published in like the 1960s as well. So it's pretty impressive that he's still a baby.
That baby purple big bird has been around for a long time.
Cannot stand baby blurple big bird. But yeah, we don't have anything on him right now, so we have no.
We're working on it though.
Yeah. But interestingly, I actually have heard of another crime that was committed that involved a certain young British wizard, who with a scar on his head and with glasses.
Oh, that Harry Potter.
Right. But
Harry.
I think this
Potter.
baby has the same name, but it's not. It's he goes by his full name. It's
So like a Harold.
Right. But he had
Harold
this
left.
weapon that was made by Crayola, and
With
it
the
was
wax. With the waxy
So
stuff.
Harold the Crayon. Harold the Great Crayon. Harold.
all we need is for you to say exactly who this baby's name was and what he was carrying. That's all we need from you, ma'am.
Harold. This guy Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Yes.
That's his name?
Exactly.
Sign that confession.
I don't think they even had color TV back then. Okay, but anyway, so I what did I do? Oh, I mean, I'll admit, I buzzed the doorbells of my neighbors on the subway train, with Harold and his big purple crayon.
Yes, indeed. And scene. Now, I'm going to turn it over to Meredith. Maybe.
Wait, there we go. All right, I'm doing it. It's great. Okay, so the next game that we're going to play is Centerpiece. What's going to happen is our good pal Amy here is going to be playing in 4 different scenes. That's right, she's going to be 4 different characters in 4 different scenes, and we're going to need all of our actors to help out with that, and including one of you. So it's a lot like Revolver, but not. It's just one person included. So what's going to happen is we're going to have those 4 scenes happen. And I'm going to say group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and we're going to have different trios of that group. So for example, a trio could be me, Candace, and Amy. The next trio would be Candace, Amy, Audrey. The next trio would be Audrey, Amy, Mallory. And then the next trio would be Mallory, Amy, me.
It all revolves around me.
When does it not? It's so good. I love this. This is like one of my favorites. Okay, so if anybody thinks that they would like to play with us, play in a couple of different scenes. With Amy, because even though it does revolve around her, she's always happy to play. Let's see. Well, we can't get anybody here, so I'm wondering, Chrissy, hey, Chrissy, I know that you just finished guessing, but can you hop on in? Nice. All right. Thank you
Sorry,
so much.
Chrissy.
I'm going to hop on out. There we go. So now we have our centerpiece. Amy should be in the middle for everybody. Now, I am going to go back to the board. So Amy, what is something that we haven't done from the board yet? I'm pretty sure we asked something about, oh gosh, maybe winter activities or something like that. What was that winter activity that Haley liked to do?
Well, there was the sledding down the hill, but then the summer alternative of rolling down the hill.
All right. So group 1 is going to be roll sledding.
Roll
Who's
sledding.
group 1?
Oh, group 1 is going to be Candace, Amy, Audrey.
Ooh, okay.
I hope I'm doing this right. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Okay, so group 1 is going to be Candace, Amy, and Audrey. Group 2 is going to be Audrey, Amy, and Mallory. Oh, I'm writing these initials. We'll see what happens. And let's go to you guys. I would like to hear a couple suggestions. So moonbeams are super bright. What's something that's super bright? What else is super bright? All right, so we have, I hate glitter. And it's primarily because I love glitter because it's shiny, but I also hate glitter because you can never get rid of it. So glitter, because I never want to get rid of you guys. Aw. So Audrey, Amy, and Mallory, you guys are glitter. All right, so let's go back to the board again with group 3. Hey, oh, this is awkward because I'm basically asking you, Amy, to figure something out. So let me go through my own memory to see if I can find something. Let's go with group 3, which is going to be Mallory, Amy, Chrissy. How about rainbows?
Yay.
Rainbows.
Group 4 is then going to be Chrissy, Amy, and Candace. Whew. And let's go. Oh my gosh, Haley covered our entire living room in glitter. You'll never get rid of it. So let's think about one last thing. Water is super hydrating. What is an activity that you need to do that requires water? What's an activity that requires water? All right. I see washing dishes twice, so I'm guessing it's gonna have to be washing dishes. All right, so let's go ahead and recap. Group 1, which is Candace, Amy, and Audrey.
Roll sledding.
All right, great job. Group 2, which is Audrey, Amy, and Mallory.
Glitter.
Perfect. Group 3, which is Mallory, Amy, and Chrissy.
Rainbows.
You guys do it the same way each time. It makes me so happy. And then group 4, which is going to be Chrissy, Amy, and Candace.
Washing dishes.
That is the appropriate attitude. All right, let's go ahead and start with group 3.
I see you be marveling at the rainbow.
It's so beautiful. I didn't think that we'd actually make it to the end.
Yeah, it just looked like it kept going and going and going. It's almost like you were running away from us.
Aye, that I was, me dearies.
Well, I mean, not to be awkward or anything, but where's this pot of gold that we've been promised?
Group 1.
Okay, so I feel like this time we have focaccia this time. I think we can do this. I think it's strong enough to hold us all at the same time as we get down this hill. Okay?
Okay. I have my bread water wings on, so I won't sink into the bread.
Oh, that's perfect. That was the problem that we had with the brioche. All right.
I'm afraid I'm down to my last crouton.
Oh, every time.
Group
This is
2.
really disappointing.
Group 2.
All right, guys, that's the last time you get to use the glitter cannon. I know it's tech week and we want to make sure all this stuff is working right, but we can't tap dance on the stage with all the glitter from the finale.
I can't finish a musical without confetti or glitter. I can't.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. You took this stage manager job because they said it would be easy. It's a good job. It's a good job. Okay, so we'll just mop it and put it back in the cannon. Does that work for you?
Yes. I'll have to live with recycled glitter.
Do you guys have any floss?
Group 4.
The worst job I've ever had.
You know, they could at least get us like the high tech thing with the little hose that comes down and then the little cage that goes and steams all of the things, you know?
No, I know they could have, but instead they said, oh, here's a Mr. Magic Eraser and here's an old sponge. Go.
You'd think it would be more glamorous at Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
What a lie.
I know. Like, I thought I'd be like, following a princess around, like, having a fancy party. Instead, I'm washing 4,000 spoons.
Oh, like I was thinking that, at the very least, I could wash a dish that had some interest to it, maybe like those cupcake pans. There's all the different cracks and crevices. There's some interest. All these flat surfaces. It's like all they eat is like sandwiches and things that fit on flat things.
Group 3.
Oh, rest your tired legs, me dearies. I'll sit you down. I'll get you my pot of coal.
I mean, like, we've been here for like 2 hours. Where's the gold?
Yeah.
Coal. It's a pot of coal. I don't have the money to give you my pot. I don't even have a pot of gold.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Yes.
But we are advocates for renewable energy. So unless that coal comes with like a smaller carbon footprint, we're gonna need something else.
How much smaller do you want me footprints to be? I'm a freaking leprechaun.
Group 4.
Listen, yeah, the other day, I took some teacups and I had a tea party on my break.
Group 3.
I mean, really?
Group 2.
All right. Admittedly, it was a mistake to try to swallow all the glitter that came out of the cannon, but I just panicked. And do any of you have an X-ray?
We'll hang on. Let me just run some numbers. Your break is in like 4 hours. Do you think you can handle it for 4 hours, and then we'll give you like 15 minutes to go to urgent care, and then you can be back here for Act 2?
I
This
can
is
let
the
you
best.
take a selfie with my camera. All my followers will want to know what happened.
Group
Okay.
one.
Okay. So we've established that stale bread is probably not a good idea
No.
when it comes to getting
Too
soaked in the
Too
snow.
crunchy.
Too crunchy.
Yeah. So maybe a nice fluffy baklava. You think it's got
We've never tried a baklava before. What about spanakopita? Can we get a spanakopita?
Group 4.
So, yesterday, I snuck into the pantry and I took the sugar ball and had some sugar in my coffee.
One
like-
lump or two.
Well, obviously it was 12.
Group 2.
All right, we are a go for urgent care. You are free to go to urgent care. You have 15 minutes.
Okay.
Group 3.
Really?
I took her shoes.
That's good. That's good. We're gonna need those.
You can
They're
take
really
them back now, please. My
Group
footsies are getting a little cold.
Group 1.
the honey will make it us stick to it better.
Oh, you're so smart. Why didn't we ever think about this before?
Okay.
Oh, do I need you?
Scene. Great job, guys.
How do I get off of it now? I'm stuck.
Oh no, you're stuck there forever, just like the glitter. All right, I guess we can hand it over to Audrey.
Ding ding ding, that's me. All right, so we know that when you're roll sledding, all you're really looking for is some fun and maybe a little bit of love, and that's what you're looking for when you open a dating app to play the game we call Swipe. So in this game, we are going to be all of our cast plus whoever amongst you would like to volunteer in the chat. We are going to be putting forth potential dating profiles by characters. They can be just, people you made up or, famous characters from books or movies or TV if you want. But the way this game works is that we are going to involve all of you because as soon as somebody gives you their profile and, what they're looking for in a relationship, you guys in the chat are going to say Y for yes, I'd like to see this person on a date, or N for no, we're not interested in seeing how their love life unfolds. All right, so I'm going to invite all my cast members up, and if anyone would like to play in the chat, please put your name down below. We have a wonderful pool of applicants right now already. All right. Yeah. Also, while you're here, while you're in the chat, please give us some places that you would never, ever want to go on a date. Places where if someone took you there, you'd be like, I'm beginning to doubt you already, just based on this locale that you've chosen. All right, excellent. Already getting some good answers there. So we have some great places to take your characters later. Excellent. All right, so the order I see is Candace, Amy, Mallory, Meredith, and Chrissy. That's the order that we will be presenting our profiles. All right, so please, Candace, could you please share your character's profile, and we'll see if they can find love.
Hello, my name is Gertrude, and this is my cat Enigma.
What do you guys think of Gertrude in the chat? Otherwise, I'm gonna be all right. I'm seeing a lot of yeses fly in because if you bring your cat to a date, it's a yes from me. All right, Amy, let's see your character and see if they can find love.
Yeah. Well, I like failing to live up to my potential and getting gas and hot dogs at gas stations.
That is a unanimous no for the family disappointment, Amy. But we wish you good luck elsewhere. Maybe try a different app. All right, Mallory, please share your character's profile.
Oh, hello. You have found my dating profile. I like to go on long walks to the beach or in the park or anywhere that is not the vet because the vet is very scary. I like lots of treats and I like lots of pets and I just want a good friend.
We think that you and Gertrude have a lot in common. So I think we're going to see your characters on a date at the Whole Foods.
Okay. Ha. So, I was thinking we could probably get some tuna fish.
Yeah, tuna fish is okay. I am not a big fan of the tuna fish, but that's okay.
You don't like the tuna fish? He doesn't like the tuna fish. What do you think, Enigma?
I want to be friends.
Enigma doesn't like you.
Oh no.
Oh no, that date ended pretty badly on both their terms, which was pretty sad, but that's okay. They have a chance to get back into the pool, back out there. Meredith, please share your character's dating profile.
Oh, yeah, sure. You sure betcha. Well, every once in a while, I like to host a nice evening. I like to make a nice hot dish, a casserole, as some people say. And I like to make sure that everybody in my house has a nice cup of milk. And, oh, you sure betcha. I'm absolutely in love with you already.
It looks like you remind people too much of their grandmother because it looks like a majority knows in the chat. That doesn't mean there isn't someone out there for you, Meredith's character. Chrissy, please share your dating profile and we'll see if we can find someone for you.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to share that even robots need love. So I would like to be on a date with you. I like to go to the store. I like to play games. I like to do all kinds of things like a regular girl.
All right. Yes. We see a majority yeses for the normal regular girl. So we're going to see who swipes on her next. Candace, please share your character's dating profile.
Hey, my name is Hank, and I really like driving tractors, and it's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. My favorite thing is goat herding and goat hugging, because those goats, they need lots of loving.
All right, looks like we have a lot of yeses for Hank. So looks like a totally normal date with two totally normal people. And I'm scrolling back up to our list of places you don't want to date. They're going to meet for their date at the railroad track.
There are so many machines.
This is the best day ever. This is so much high-tech stuff in here.
Wow. Will you tell me more about the large-wheeled robot you rode here on?
Well, I could take you on a ride on my big green tractor.
Why, that sounds like a wonderful time.
Wow, it actually ended up working out pretty well for them. Against all expectations, they had a second date, which is pretty exciting in this game. So we're gonna try to find at least one more couple who will find love. Amy, could you please share your character's dating profile?
Hi, everyone. I'm just really excited to be here. I've been hanging out on the gram and I have like 725,000 followers and they want to know how this turns out. So,
We're seeing a lot of yeses, because no one can turn down an influencer. That's free Instagram likes for whoever dates you. All right, Mallory, please share your character's dating profile.
Creative. Unique. I can be your perfect hype person. You know, I can just spin up any inspirational text that you need. You know, just keep making these creations. I can leave them anywhere for you. Corners are my specialty, though.
Yeah, it seems more like you need an Etsy shop than a dating profile, though. So unfortunately, it looks like everyone's going to pass on that one. Good luck selling your some pig tapestries, though. Meredith, please share your character's dating profile. We'll see if you can find love.
Well, I was hoping to find my number one love, but unfortunately, it almost didn't happen. She was too much of an egocentric person, so I'm looking for someone who is maybe a little less self-involved.
Wow, excellent. It looks like you matched perfectly with Amy's character. So I think we are going to see a date between the two of them, and that date is going to take place at a Burger King.
Oh boy, I've always wanted to come here to this place. Yay!
You know, I just really like doing nice things for other people, like letting them be seen with me.
Well, that sounds mighty suspicious of narcissism.
Oh no, I don't like narcissism. Those flowers make me sneeze.
And scene. Wow, I can't believe that actually worked out, but you know what? Love finds a way, in the not so true words of Jurassic Park. So I am going to pass it right back over to Candace.
Hey, it's me. All right. So hope you're having an awesome time. And I just a gentle, friendly reminder that our tickets are pay what you wish. So if you think our tickets are worth $10 or $15 or whatever you please, that information is going to be in the chat window. Okay, moving right along. I love that last character that Meredith had. Very, very musical. And I think it's going to work out perfectly for this next game, because this next game is called Sing It. Segueways. All right. So Sing It is going to have two of our players up here, and that is Amy and Carissy. And they're going to be doing a scene. And anytime that they say something that, I don't know, I feel like that needs to be turned into a song, I'm going to yell "Sing It," and they're going to have to sing a song right there, right then and there. All right, so, oh, Karen, that would have, oh, thank goodness. I've almost done that too. I almost gave somebody $500 once, and I was like, oh my God. I've done the same thing, but we appreciate it nonetheless. Ooh, that was pretty funny. All right, so we're going to have a scene. So if anybody thinks they can handle the challenge of singing when I randomly tell them to, you know, throw in your name in the chat. They pick me. And if not, I feel like somebody that wants to sing. So I will let the rest of the cast choose who they would like to jump in. I have a feeling, does Mallory, who wants to? Oh, there she is. All right.
Me.
Now, I'm going to go off of the board for this one because there is something that has struck my fancy from the beginning interview. And that is a trampoline in the basement. I feel like we have not hit on this enough. This needs to be further discussed. So we are going to have a lovely game with the trampolines in the basement. And I'm going to remove myself from the spotlight.
I think there's a ghost in the house. I'm just gonna say it. I mean, I was upstairs. I was just playing in my room and I heard the bouncing and I went down and there was no one bouncing.
Okay, that's a little concerning. But it is down in the basement, so maybe it was one of the little like other friends we have down there. It could have been like maybe a little mouse that wandered in, wanted to play on the trampoline.
Mallory, I know you're my older sister, but I don't believe you.
Sing it.
There were ghosts in the basement last night. I could hear them bouncing on the trampoline. My sister said it was a mouse. I could hear it go boing, 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 boing. And I think it was a ghost because a mouse, it couldn't make a noise like that. I mean, I really think it was a ghost.
All right. Well, if it'll make you feel better, we can maybe go downstairs and take a look.
Amy,
I'm
what do you
kind
think?
of afraid there are mice now.
Sing it.
They're just little bitty tiny country mice. You don't get to see. A lot of squeaking around and maybe one little frown. Oh, you said the cutest it could be. But those were little tiny country mice. Edith's house, out of house and home. Maybe one little wheel around and jumping around. But there's no vermin in my home.
Look, 3 sisters for life. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go confront that ghost mouse. Okay, everybody. Let's go down. Let's go downstairs.
For our purple trampoline.
Sing it.
We're going downstairs to find the mouse, climbing up and going to the house. Jenna's gonna run and fight that mouse for our great purple trampoline.
And scene. Oh, that brought my country heart. Growing up in the backwoods, country heart, so much joy. And it's gonna be passed off to
me. I just sang that beautiful, beautiful song. But I don't think we can end this on that wonderful song. So I think we should play unfortunately, the last game of our 7 o'clock show. Aww, but that's okay. Because you know what game we're gonna play? We're gonna play Buster Rap. Now in this game, all of the wonderful cast will come back, and if anybody would like to volunteer, we do have space. But this will be done in an AAAAA rhyme scheme. So, well, I have a really cute cat. Boom, boom, ch, a boom, boom, ch. He's got a very fancy hat. Boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch. And they will continue on and on and on until somebody either repeats or they pause and they take an uncomfortable amount of time and it gets really awkward. I'll boot them out and we will go down until we have our champion. All right. And you know what? This is the last game of the night. So I am going to say this. Anybody wants to join, you are more than welcome to. We know it is ladies' night, and we do have a preference for the ladies to come up and volunteer because it is a safe space. But anybody at all that wants to join us, this is the last game of the 7 o'clock and one of our final 7 o'clocks online. So anybody wants to join it. Anybody? Corey, maybe? I know you are a huge fan.
Hey, we won't pressure anybody,
We are
but
not
hey,
pressuring
no worries.
You are not pressured to join us. We just know this is one of your favorites.
All right.
So, are we gonna? All right. Well, we're seeing that. Anybody have any one-word syllables? I don't know if Haley is still awake. Maybe it's 2 syllables, Corey.
They're muted. Hold on, let me ask them to unmute.
Phone, I see cup, I see,
We're gonna have some. We're gonna have some good
You got a lot of
one-syllable words.
one-syllable words there.
Liking it. Haley! Wonderful. Do you have a one-syllable word for us? We'll kick it off with your suggestion.
Spider.
That's 2 syllables.
You know what? I think these girls can handle a 2-syllable word to start it off. We'll ultimate challenge this. So ladies, your first word is spider at the fam Haley's request.
Am I starting it off?
Yeah, we'll go Amy, Meredith, Audrey, Candace, Chrissy.
Yay.
Yay!
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm afraid of a spider. Boom, boom, ch, boom, 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 ch.
But I'm a lover, not a fighter. Boom, 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 boom.
I thought this screen was a little wider. Boom, 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 ch.
I gotta go get a drink of some cider. Boom, 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 boom.
Could my skin be any lighter? Boom, 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 boom.
I really don't think you could look any whiter. Boom, boom, ch, boom, 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 ch.
It would be a shame if someone were to hide her. Boom, 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 boom.
You can't hide me. I'm the Ghost Rider. Boom, 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 ch.
Oh, Candace! No!
Kitty cats eliminated, man.
Wah, wah. All right. Let's go with phone, because that was one of the first ones. And because Candace was out, Chrissy, you get to take it away.
Ring, ring, gonna answer my phone. Boom, 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 boom.
I gotta tell you, I like your ringtone. Boom, boom, ch, boom, 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 ch.
Really, it's so lame. It makes me want to moan. Boom, 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 boom.
Please do not leave me alone. Boom, 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 ch.
In my garden, I got a gnome. Boom, 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 boom.
You polished him so much, he really shone. Boom, boom, ch, boom, 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 ch.
Oh, we already used tone, didn't we?
Yes, we did,
Oh,
Meredith.
that was.
And you threw off my groove! So you are out of there.
Oh,
All right.
snap.
If we can have some 2-syllable words tucked into the chat, please, that would be lovely, because we are down to our top 3. Ooh, Corey, do you want in? Do we have a new challenger approaching? I'd do that.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Oh, no, guys, a new challenger approaches.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Sure, half the competition's already gone. Now you want to come in.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, fighting the top 3 in Buster Rap. All right. I like the word peanut. So we're going to start with peanut. And Amy, you can take it away.
Ooh. I gotta tell you, I like Mr. Peanut. Boom, boom, ch, boom, 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 ch.
I like this flavor, but it couldn't be nut. Boom, 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 ch.
I slammed the door shut. Boom, 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 boom.
Nobody I know is a pain in the butt. Boom, 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 boom.
I nearly fell as I left my hut. Boom, boom, ch, boom, 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 ch.
I have a dog and it is a mutt. Boom, 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 ch.
Ouch, ouch, a paper cut. Boom, 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 boom.
I really have got a pain in my gut. Boom, 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 boom.
Ah, my brain fried. No.
Brain fries. No, Amy. All right. I see the word charming. So Audrey, if you would like to kick us off, your word is charming.
Well, I swiped right on Prince Charming. Do.
That's just a little alarming. Boom, 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 boom.
When it comes to me, I like to do some farming. Boom, 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 boom.
Be careful because that could lead to harming. Boom, boom, a boom, boom.
Bzz, bzz, the bees are swarming. Boom, 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 boom.
When it comes to, it's sort of alarming. Boom, 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 boom.
I must say, you are quite disarming. Boom, boom, a boom, boom.
Gonna go to the store for some marming. Boom, 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 boom.
When it comes to me, I don't want to be warming. Boom, 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 boom.
I thought you would run out of words. Boom, boom, a boom, boom.
Oh, Audrey. Audrey, it's okay.
Make up some words. How you get by.
Oh man.
You make up some words and you're favorable to me and offer snacks.
Oh no.
I do take sacrifices.
I better put on my
Alright.
glasses. Mallory will like me better.
Yes,
Oh, man.
it's okay. It's okay. I see the last word. I see squirrel from our lovely door lady, Carrie. So, Chrissy, take it away with squirrel.
Oh, in my window there's a squirrel. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, I want to give my baton a whirl. Boom, 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 boom.
I got an uncle. His name is Earl. Boom, 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 boom.
I want to give this baton a twirl. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm a woman. I'm a girl. Boom, 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 boom.
Your rhymes are starting to make me hurl. Boom, 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 boom.
Gonna run a marathon. Go into a world. Boom, 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 boom.
Comes to me, I don't. No, I'm sorry.
That's right, Corey. You came in the unexpected challenger. Excellent job. You know what? And we're gonna have Chrissy do her
Yeah, please.
victory lap of her
Yeah, please.
marathon with the fam's name, Haley.
Oh, well, I don't know anyone named Bailey. Boom, 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 boom. But there's someone else who's the sweetest girl I ever did see. Boom, 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 boom. She comes on Friday and she likes to eat peas. Boom, 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 boom. It's our fam and she's wonderful. Her name's Haley. Boom, 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 boom.
And scene. Excellent job, Chrissy. All right, we can pass this back to Candace.
Oh, well, we have come to the end of our 7 o'clock show. But don't worry, I'm pulling up my list feverishly to make sure that I don't forget anything. I'm very forgetful because I have a brain of a squirrel. All right, so thank you all for coming out tonight. If you thought we were really cool and you were thinking, hey, my birthday's coming up, my corporate event is coming up, and you would like to book us, you can do that. Just go to bringyourownimprov.com. Check us out. So we are available for that. Tell your lovely friends about us, especially some local to potentially Warwick. Well, definitely Warwick, not potentially, because we are gonna be back, baby. Soon. So exciting. So let everyone know about that. That's pretty rad. And definitely like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, and throw us a like on the Facebook as well. But you know, you do you. Be cool. All right, so again, just your reminder that our tickets are pay what you wish. So if you think it's like, if you thought that show was like, yeah, $10 is low, I want to give them $50, that's also fine. So yeah, but if not, so happy you came out to hang out with us. Again, that info is in the chat. So, it's getting hot down here in Maryland. My goodness, it is actually really hot down here. All right, so I would love to thank our lovely volunteer for this evening. I believe we had one awesome volunteer, and that was Corey. Thank you so much. We knew that was your favorite game, so we figured we'd invite you in. Thank our lovely Fab Haley. Definitely wear the cat ears in her honor for sure. And I'd like to thank all of our cast members. I was Candace. I'm still Candace, but I also was Candace. And we had an amazing other people in the show, and because we had Audrey.
I was Candace, but now I'm Audrey.
And we have Meredith.
Well, sometimes I'm actually called Candace quite often, but my name is Meredith.
That's actually, we get confused. And we have Amy.
I thought I could have been Candace, but no, I'm actually Amy.
All right, Chrissy.
I'm actually the ghost of Candace, and I'm bouncing on a trampoline in your basement.
Oh, that's what that noise was. Makes sense. Mallory.
I'm not Candace, but we all get confused with each other because we all have dark hair and usually we're wearing glasses.
And we would like